is Karen Sawyer, certified balloon artist and event designer, with another easy tutorial. Today you are going to learn how to do the double spiral column. You're going to learn how to do it in 2 colors as well as in 3 colors. It truly is easier than you think. Stay tuned. Hi y'all, let's get started by inflating our 11 or 12-inch round balloon, and you will inflate that to between 9.5 and 10 inches. Remember, the proper way of tying your balloons is go around 2 times and then tie your knot. For this particular design, you will have 11 red, 11 blue, and 22 white, either 11-inch or 12-inch round balloon. Okay, so now it is time to place our balloons on our framing. There's 2 methods. You can go ahead and place your duplets onto your pole as shown. That's method 1. Or you can go ahead and decide to place the duplets as quads and then go ahead and wrap the quad onto the pole. Okay, now you're going to continue with your quads or duplets all the way up to the top of the pole. But first, before placement, you need to make a determination as to the direction of your spiral. Now notice that I'm pressing down in the center where all of those balloons meet in the center, right where the knots are. I press down before I make that twist to lock it onto the pole. Now be sure you're paying attention to how you place your quads on that pole so that everything is going in the same direction. And make sure you pay attention to what 2 balloons you use to wrap onto that pole, because otherwise if you wrap in the wrong place, then you're not going to have any balloons locked to the pole. So make sure you're paying attention as to which 2 balloons you placed in between. You split open to place in between that pole, and that's where you do your twist. Okay, so I'm going to reiterate this once more. Be sure to press down where the knots are joined in the center of all 4 of those balloons. And when you press down, then you twist to create the locking of those quads onto your pole. Okay, so here is another double spiral, but this time instead of using 3 colors, we're going to use 2. Okay, we're going to stick with the same pattern. Okay, but we have to keep in mind, which way the spiral is going. So I'm looking at the other one, and I have the red on the outside. So I'm going to put the red on the outside, meaning this is facing on the outer portion. Okay, so only using 2 colors. Now, I have to think about for a moment before I start placing all of my quads, which direction. So remember I said that if you are using your columns as sets to serve as, let's call it a focal point, to draw attention, you're going to make sure you have your spiral going to the left and to the right. So the one on the right side is coming in to the left, so then the one on the left needs to come into the right, so my spiral needs to come this way. Okay, so think about that before you start placement. Okay, all right, so I'm going to match, and then I'm going to make sure, well, that's not the correct way, so I'm going to go that way. Okay, and lock it in place. Okay, you'll see it form as I move up the pole. It'll make more sense once I start moving up this pole. Okay, so match it and put it into its happy place. Oh, can't see. All right, so I matched it. I matched the quad when I put it on. This up so you can see it. So I matched it, right? Now I'm going to turn it where it fits like a puzzle. And then press down on it, and then one twist. And you see our spiral is coming in this way. Maybe if I turn it, you can see better, okay? Okay, so I'm going to match when I put this on the pole. Now remember, this is a double spiral now. Put it in its happy place and press down where those knots are, and wherever you place this on the pole, where you do your twist. Okay? All right. Okay. So I'm going to put it on where the 2 blues are, and then place it in its happy place, and then one twist. Okay. Now let me put this down and back it up so you can see that the spiral is spiraling. So it's coming in toward the center of the table. So I wasn't paying attention. So I did make a small mistake, and I want to show you how to fix that. So when you're on the job, you're not frantic, you're like, oh my God, I made a mistake. Not a big deal. You don't have to take this all apart. So you're going to see that I lost my pattern here. So all I have to do is find the row that needs to turn and simply turn it to its happy place. Okay, hold on. Turn it. Turn it so it gets into position. You have to really turn it though. It's gonna fight you a little bit. There you go. All right, so now I'm gonna have to do that with each row. Just simply twist it. Okay, this is why it's always important to stand back and take a look at your work, especially before you leave site. And remember, I always tell you, take a picture, because what you can see with your naked eye and what you see in a picture is 2 different things. So now it is fixed. So both of these columns have the spiral coming toward the center of the backdrop and the table, so it's pleasing to the eye. So there you have it, your double spiral balloon column, one with 3 colors and one with 2 colors. Thank you for watching.